We proceed with this highly interesting training and coaching cycle. Our second element, the next phase in our winning presentation, is credibility, which plays a crucial role in establishing trust and confidence in our message. This point is extremely important. We establish credibility with our client in order to build trust so that this client has confidence in me, has confidence in Lincoln, and ultimately he desires to conduct business with me and with Lincoln Heritage, all right? In this sense, credibility starts with me as an agent. In what sense? Well, in terms of my uniform, it is very important that I am in uniform, okay? That I have my logo in my company, that I have my lanyard, that of course I have my state license where I am working at that moment. It is also crucial, although it may seem insignificant to you, it should not be underestimated or dismissed in any way, shape, or form. Yes, personal appearance is extremely important. There are never any second chances for a first time. So I should be with my hair done, with makeup, with a fragrance that is not too overpowering. Everything is very important, okay? And corporate credibility is also very important. Why? Because if I, for whatever reason, don't show my client who Lincoln Heritage is, in the end, at the moment of closing, the client will simply tell me, ma'am, that's all very well, what you told me. Let me have all the information. I'm going to look to see who your company is. I'm going to do a search, and then I'm going to call. You know what's going to happen? They will never call you because another agent will arrive in that search. They will show him anything, and they will manage to close it. And in his head, the client says, I don't have to look for anything anymore. Why? Because I don't need it. So in this sense, we are going to work here with our binder, with our presentation folder. I want to remind you that everything that is contained here, is that correct? We have been sending them to your email, to your phones, so that you can print them and make your purchase. Please, it is highly appreciated that everything printed is in color. Why? Because we are going to be speaking with our client in a presentation, correct? We are going to be collaborating with our client's auditory perception. And there are also many clients who are visual, so I need to show my client beautiful things, clean things, beautiful things, while I am giving him an explanation, and he is also going to be seeing it. So in that sense, here with the binder, we have the name of the company, Lincoln Heritage, the name of our product, Funeral Advantage, and also 60 years of experience. I remind you that this company was founded in 1963. We are celebrating our 60th anniversary. So in this binder of mine, the very first thing that I absolutely must have is a photograph of Lincoln, okay? This is not my photo, not my driver's license photo. It is the photo of Abraham Lincoln. Why? Because it is this corporation that will ensure our clients, not me, Alejandra Pereira. At the time of death, I will not pay anything to my clients. It is the corporation that will pay the insured amount to the beneficiary, and it is the corporation that will help them with the planning part. So here I possess the photograph of the primary structure of Lincoln. I merely exhibit it to you, sir customer. This is the primary structure of Lincoln Heritage. This structure is situated at 4343 East Camelback Road in Phoenix, Arizona. This is a policy for whole life insurance, which means that you will be protected from today until the moment of death arrives, ensuring continuous coverage throughout your lifetime, Mr. Client. This insurance provides protection against natural death, which includes any illness as well as accidental death. And if things occur unintentionally, this company will compensate your recipient the two amounts of money. What are those two amounts of money? Well, the amount of insurance you want to take today with us, in addition to the accidental part. Now that we have reached the monetary aspect, I am going to provide a detailed explanation of it, all right? Something important as well, this company provides you with global coverage no matter where you are at the time of your demise. They will cover any location within the United States or beyond the borders of the United States. In fact, sir, if the death occurs in another city or in another country different from here, where you are taking your plan, right? With this insurance, your beneficiary, your loved ones, can bring the mortal remains here to your city and make the funeral planning that you want to do, okay? Extremely important, all right? In terms of credibility, I possess a number of highly influential factors that I must present to my client. And one of the crucial elements is the rating that Lincoln Heritage has received from the Better Business Bureau. The Better Business Bureau is an agency that rates ethics and professionalism. They have given Lincoln a grade of A+ for their commitment to these values. This is extremely powerful. Do you know the reason? Because outside there exist hundreds of life insurance companies. A considerable proportion of those companies, when we input Google Better Business Bureau rating for X company, most likely come out as not rated or lacking a rating based on our findings. Imagine you lacking qualifications. We have an A+ rating, all right? So that information needs to be shared with the client. What are the criteria or standards that the Better Business Bureau uses to evaluate and determine whether this company qualifies as A, B, C, or A+ in our particular case and situation? Well, these ones here, we share them with the client, we show them the truth, doing honest advertising, telling the truth, being transparent with customers, honoring promises, being responsible, safeguarding privacy, and building with integrity. He complies with all of these guidelines, and that is the reason why we have this rating. Then, from the financial economic perspective, AMS, which is one of the oldest financial rating agencies in this country since its establishment in 1899, provides Lincoln with an A excellent rating. This is of utmost importance. Why is it so crucial? Because this translates into Lincoln Heritage being a highly reliable and financially stable company in the industry. And that is advantageous for our clients because it guarantees them that when the moment of death arrives and the beneficiary must quickly file the claim, they will pay the insurance money, the security, so that they can pay the final expenses with this policy, providing the necessary financial support during a challenging time. Actually, this is extremely important because in this manner, Mr. Client, your family members will not need to request money, they will not need to prepare and sell food, they will not need to wash cars, they will not need to go from house to house in your community asking for money in order to afford a funeral service for you, but with the insurance funds, they will have the ability to handle all the arrangements for the funeral. In terms of credibility, it is extremely important here, yes, to demonstrate my license. Mr. Customer, this is my license from the Texas Department of Insurance, obtained in Florida, Utah, Nevada, California, and any other state where I work. I will show it to you upon request, okay? Look, this is my full name. I am Alejandra Yaconda Pereira. This is the address of my house. If you want to take a picture, believe me, you can do it because I don't get offended by that. I am at your house just to help you, okay? Now, at this point of credibility, I'm going to ask the client, Mr. Client, do you have any doubts or questions for me regarding what I have explained to you? And the client may have any question for me, I will handle it. However, if the client communicates to me, no, you know what? No questions, all is fine, all is correct. No one showed me their license. No one told me about accrediting agencies for professionalism, finance. You don't know anything? Thanks for the info. Okay, it's good. But there I will seriously examine my client and I will say, Mr. Client, I would like to inquire of you a question. Certainly, without a doubt. How does it make you feel to be positioned right in front of a company, a corporation, with these impressive accreditations of ethics and financial professionalism? How does that make you feel? And I stay silent. And the client is going to look at me and say, wow, it provides me with a sense of security. I feel comfortable. It makes me feel good. I like it because no one had ever shown me their license before. It gives me confidence to work with you, and I appreciate that. That is incredibly vital. Why? Because during my entire presentation, I have to obtain approvals from my client in order to move forward and ensure the success of the project. I need to include a small example in my presentation that will lead to a larger one during the closing. Thus, it is crucial for establishing my credibility. Thank you so much.